Someone told me, based on my previous vlogs, my life seems too spectacular. But of course that's not all I do. That's just part of the fieldwork. So today I'm gonna vlog just a little bit and show you that it's not always spectacular, but still very cool. Alright, let's do this. That's NIOZ. Oh, wind. Ah. I hope you can hear. Okay. Well, before I go in, I wanted to tell you that that's the NIOZ building and that's where I'm doing my internship for my master's right now. And that's also for what we went to Curaçao to collect data. And here I'm analyzing it in the lab and also, of course, analyzing on the computer and writing my report. Okay, let's go in. So as part of my project, I went to Curaçao and while diving collected a bunch of water samples that I also took back here together with my supervisor, and those we are analyzing now in lab. So we're looking at nutrients and silicate as well, and DIC, total alkalinity, that kind of stuff. And then we can say something about the relation to the coral reef, what kind of habitat grows there and influences it. Very interesting if you ask me. Right now I'm also already analyzing some data, so I'm trying to make first figures and see what is happening and trying to recognize patterns and see, yeah, if I can explain what we found. And even though it's not diving, this part might be even cooler because I can see the results. Alright, after a morning full of computer work, I need a tiny break. So what better way to spend my break visiting a colleague of mine doing some work in the lab. Hey Lauren!
Hey.
What you doing?
I am sieving samples from a sediment core looking for fish bones.
Fish bones!
Fish bones.
Fish bones. And why do you want to find fish bones?
We're going to see how fishbone burial contributes to phosphorus burial in marine sediments. So we're going to analyze them for phosphorus and then possibly trace metals because fish bones have been shown to immobilize heavy metals in sediment.
Okay, and what's the ultimate goal? What can we do with this knowledge?
We'll give more information about the phosphorus cycle, and phosphorus is an essential element to plant growth and algal blooms and just the general trophic cycle, all that.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you. It looks interesting.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to work now. See ya! Of course, if I want to say something useful about the results I will have, part of the job is reading a lot of literature. Yay! It's lunchtime now. I'm not gonna film in the canteen, but I'll sneak a photo. But right now I came here to grab a colleague. It's Ben.
Hey!
Are you ready for lunch?
Yes!
Let's go. We found another colleague. Okay, after lunch I'll be doing some lab work. I'll show that as well. You want to join for the lab work?
Yeah, no, I have a meeting.
Oh, right, okay. Before we go to the lab, I just wanted to explain to you guys what we'll be doing there. Because in Curaçao, we also took samples of the water for bacterial, virus, and phytoplankton counts. And to get those data, we'll be using a flow cytometer, and this will measure those counts. And you can actually see that right here. That was the sample, and this is the screen with the data. Just all those dots represent viruses and bacteria. And all those counts, together with the data that I talked about before, hopefully in the end I will see some interesting results. Alright, I'm done for today, so I'm gonna go home. This, as you can see, wasn't as spectacular as diving in the Caribbean, but I still like it. See you later!